welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing amazingly. So today it's quite a chatty video. So I know a lot of people for some reason don't like my voice, which I suppose I should kind of be insulted about, but I'm really not. And I think my voice sounds extra cool today because I was super sick on the weekend. I had a horrible flu and now I've got a husky voice, which I really like. So I was like, I'm gonna film a chatty video today just so I can make use of this husky voice while I have it before it is gone. So if you don't like my voice, you're probably not gonna like this video and I recommend you click out of it. So today's topic of the video is procedures I've had done, or like artificial things I've had done to myself. I got this idea from In The Fro. I absolutely love In The Fro's channel. She is freaking brilliant. And then I saw my friend Karima McKimmy did this as well and I was like, I'm gonna do it too. I love the idea. So I will link both of their videos in the description box down below. You should watch theirs as well. It's quite interesting. But I thought this would be good to do on my channel because especially on my Instagram, I get a lot of questions. Like there's some big conspiracy theory about procedures that I've had done and I don't really know why. I have so many people comment on my YouTube channel, like that obviously I've watched some of my old videos and comment on my newer videos, like how come you haven't told anybody about your rhinoplasty? Is that even how you say that? Rhinoplasty? Like whatever, nose job? How come you haven't told anybody about your nose job? And just things like that. So I thought I would do this video so I could clear up to you guys the procedures that I have had done so that you know, and there's no secret behind it because I'm not ashamed of anything I've had done. I do want to clear up, and I'm going to need to put a disclaimer here because so many people misconstrue this. I don't think that anybody should have anything done that they don't want to have done. Obviously, beauty comes from within. You should love yourself as you are. But in saying that, I've never been one to say don't change anything about your appearance. Obviously, I've got a makeup channel here on YouTube. Makeup is like changing your appearance while you've got it on. So I'm all for changing things about yourself if that's what you want to do and you're doing it for the right reasons. So if you want to get a nose job, go ahead and get a nose job. You're not going to hear a peep from me. Do it if it's going to make you happy and you're doing it for the right reasons, not to please anybody else, then do that. But I also do think that you should try and like your features for what they are as well, and so that you can appreciate them for what they are. And then once you're happy with yourself and you are centered as a human, then go ahead and do whatever other little things you want to do. Probably made no sense, but hopefully it made sense to some of you. Okay, so I suppose I should start with the most, probably the most controversial things that I've had done first, because that's probably what you guys came here to know. So the most controversial from other people's point of view thing that I've had done would be getting my lips filled. So I have had my lips filled. I have had them injected with fillers and I did do a video on it. So I will put a direct link in, I can't remember if it's this corner or this corner, but I'll put a card in one of these corners up here that will take you directly to the video where I talked to you about my lips being injected. So back in January, I had my lips injected at laser clinics in Caringbah in the Shire in Australia, and I really, really liked them. I go way more in depth in that video where I spoke about my lips being injected, but I'm a sweller, or my lips are swellers. So when I got them injected first, for the first, I think it lasted about a week, my lips were absolutely massive, and not in a cool way. They were huge like Daffy Duck, and I couldn't suck out of a straw. My fiance Darren couldn't even look at me. He was like, what have you done to yourself? I was like, trust me, it'll look good in the end. Oh my God, look at my neck. Can you guys see that? My neck is like going all blotchy because I'm speaking so much. I don't even know why my skin does that. It's such a strange thing. Honestly, once I stop speaking, it will all go away. It's so weird. If anybody knows what that is, please tell me in the comments. I really liked the way my lips looked from the front. Like I liked that it increased the surface area of my lips. Like they looked bigger, like front on. Like, you know, if you were to overdraw your lips with lip liner from the side on your profile, they're not going to look much bigger. But from the front, it increases the surface area of your lips and your lips look bigger. That's the look I liked. But then I saw a few videos and photos of myself from the side, and my lips I didn't like the way they poked out. Like I don't want more volume in my lips. I just want my lips to be higher, if that makes any sense. So I've not had my lips done again since then because I just don't want them to go out like this way. I want them to go up. And I don't even know if that's something that can be done. If anybody's a pro in lip fillers, please tell me if what I want is even achievable. Tell me in the comments down below. But yeah, so whilst I really did like my lip fillers, I don't know if I would get them again. It's something I'm still considering. I might end up getting them again because my lips have gone down. They're like pretty much as flat as they were before I got anything done now. That's all gone away. But I don't know if I'd get them done again. I'll think about it. Anyway, I have had no fillers anywhere else except for my lips yet. But if I do get anything else done, I will tell you guys about it, of course. Okay, so probably the next most controversial thing I've had done would be Botox, and I only got that done about 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, it would have been 2 weeks ago now. I originally wanted to get Botox. I'm 27, by the way. I'm not a young person, so I think that I can get Botox if I want Botox. If anybody's sitting there like tisking away, I can get Botox because I'm 27 and I'm almost 30. Oh my god, my tongue is green. Has anybody noticed that? I've been sitting here like slurping away on my green smoothie and it's turned my tongue green. Anyway, so I got Botox, and I got it because I wanted to get, like, you know how I've got slightly hooded eyes? I noticed that I am constantly lifting my eyebrows up. If I'm filming like this, I've got my eyebrows lifted. If I'm talking to somebody, my eyebrows are lifted. If I'm in a photo, I lift them even more. And I do it subconsciously because if I don't do it, my brow relaxed, like I can't even do it if I want to now. My brow relaxed is horrible and it makes my eyes so much more hooded. So I've basically gone through my entire life lifting my brows to open my eyes up. And from that, I'm now getting lines here and here and here, which I'm noticing, which I actually don't even really care about lines, not yet anyway. I don't really mind wrinkles, to be honest. But what I wanted Botox for was I heard they could do this thing where it's called a brow lift and they put Botox in your brows or something and it's meant to lift your eyebrows for you so you don't have to do it. I was like, that sounds amazing. That's what I want. I'm so sick of having to lift my eyebrows myself. I'm so lazy. And anyway, so it's meant to help hooded eyes because obviously if your brows are lifted, then your lids are lifted as well. So that's what I originally wanted to get done. But my Botox technician, is that what you call them? Beautician? I'll put her details in the description box down below, by the way. She was amazing. She is so, so good, so thorough. Dr. Naomi is her name, and no, this is not sponsored. She told me, she took a load of photos of me and she had me look in all these different directions and pull these different facial positions and all that. And she noted that I lift my brows and she was like, Stephanie, if you get Botox in your forehead, you will not be able to lift your brows and you will absolutely hate it. So she was like, do not get Botox in your forehead. So needless to say, she obviously didn't put any Botox in my forehead. So this is just as wrinkly as ever. But where she did put it was, I think it was like 3 jabs on either side of my eye, maybe up to my brow. And that was meant to lift my brows on the corners. I think. I could have this so wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. It's meant to give you like a very subtle lift just on your brow and your crow feet area. So like that. However, in saying that, she did put some Botox here where people get frown lines. I don't think I ever really had frown lines there, but she put some there. And now I can't frown, which I really actually don't like. I like being able to frown, so if I do get Botox again, I don't want to get any in there because I like to be able to pull facial expressions. Like if I try and frown right now, in all honesty, I can't do it and it gives me the creeps. So those are the 2 areas that I have had Botox now, and that was very recent. Again, not sure if I'll get it done again. I guess I'll just wait and see how I feel after this wears off. What else have I had done? Teeth? A lot of people ask about my teeth. I get questions on YouTube a lot actually asking me if my teeth are real. Yeah, my teeth are real. I used to have pretty bad teeth when I was in primary school. When I was younger, I had these guys here were those vampire teeth, you know, the ones that poke out in front of all the others. So I had them, and then these 2 were skew-if as well, and all the others were crooked too. And my mum and dad paid for me to get, I had so many braces, guys, to get my teeth this straight. First of all, when I was about 10, I had just 4 braces on the 4 front teeth here to try and pull them into line. Then I think that was on for about a year, and then they came off, and then I got an entire face of braces. So braces on every single one of my teeth, and they looked horrible, and they were on for about 2 years. Oh, actually I lied. So I had the 4 braces on my top 4 teeth first. Then I had a top and bottom plate because I also had an underbite. So I had the top and bottom plate on for about a year. Then that came off. Then I went to high school. And then I got my full face of braces. And they were on for about 2 years. And then after that, I had my retainer. But I didn't wear my retainer because at that stage, I was so sick of having things on my teeth. I was like, ugh, I'm not wearing this, which is really, really naughty. And my mum, if she ever watches this, which she probably won't, she can't really work YouTube, but she would be so annoyed to hear that. But because of that, these 2 guys are determined to move. And so they've like started to go skew-if again. So they're kind of curving outwards like this way. So my teeth aren't perfectly straight anymore, but I actually kind of like that. I don't really like perfect poker straight teeth, just my personal preference. I think that crooked teeth, like I really like crooked teeth. I think they are such a cute little quirk. But anyway, yeah, so I'm not going to do anything about these guys. I kind of like the fact that they are skew-if. I was looking into getting, what are they, veneers at the start of the year. I was looking into getting veneers because I thought they looked really nice. They always look super white, but I ended up deciding against doing that because I didn't realize that they have to shave part of your teeth down to be able to stick them on. And I just don't like the idea of that. Like, there's nothing wrong with my teeth. They're pretty sturdy. They don't chip too easily. So I was like, what's the point of getting all this harsh dental work done to my teeth when they're already pretty good? So I just decided against all that, and I have left my teeth exactly the way they are. Okay, so the other thing I've had done, which I get a lot of questions, it's like a big conspiracy theory on Instagram and YouTube. If I ever post a no makeup photo on Instagram, and I will never have makeup on. If I say it's a no makeup photo, I am wearing not a scrap of makeup, maybe just a bit of clear lip balm. But there's like a conspiracy theory because some people will be like, bet she's wearing a lipstick. Or she's wearing a lip liner. People think I'm some crazy lying scumbag. I'm like, no makeup selfie, but really I'm wearing lipstick, which probably I am actually because I'm not wearing any lipstick, but 2 years ago I got a lip blush done. And a lip blush is a semi-permanent cosmetic tattoo where basically they just go around the outside of your lip with a tattoo pen and they just really lightly shade it in with a lip color. And the lip color I went for is super natural. It's literally the same color as my lips, just a tad darker. And that has all but dissipated anyway, so it's not even there anymore. And it was so damn expensive, and I'm so pissed off about it because I wanted to be able to see it. Like, I didn't want to have to wear lipstick every day. I wanted to have super pigmented lips because naturally my lips are kind of light pink. They're not ultra pigmented. But this has all but disappeared, and I'm so annoyed about it. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody because it's not pleasant to get done. I've had it done 3 times now because it just disappears to nothing on my lips. So that is not something I would recommend to anybody. For me, it didn't work. I don't know, other people have probably had good experiences with it. Apparently people can see it in photos and things like that, and they think that I'm wearing lip liner and lying, which I'm not. I've just had this lip blush done, and in my opinion, you can't even see it anyway, so I don't know. But just so you guys know, that is what that is, in case you're wondering. Oh, and yeah, it is semi-permanent, so it is meant to fade, but I don't think it's meant to fade as quickly as it did. Like, every time I get it done, it only stays looking nice for about a month at the most afterwards, and then it just kind of looks like a rash around my mouth. That's like, I don't know, I don't like it. Okay, so the last thing that I have, oh no, sorry, that's a lie. I've also had my eyelash extensions done. So I don't know if this is meant to be counted, but I have had eyelash extensions. I don't have them right now, I'm wearing false lashes. I had eyelash extensions done a good couple of times at the start of the year, and that is something I would continue to do because I really, really do love how they look. I really love eyelash extensions. I didn't notice any negative side effects to my own natural lashes. If anything, they got thicker because I wasn't constantly scrubbing really hard to get off mascara off my eyes. So I actually think they were better for my eyes, and I'll probably get them put on again maybe in summer or something like that. I really do like lash extensions. Don't have them at the moment, but I do like them. Okay, so the last procedure, if you can even call it that I've had done is I've had my brows tattooed. And again, I had that done at the same time that I got my lips done. So that was again 2 years ago. And again, I didn't like how they turned out at all. I absolutely hate them. I hate them. It was such a waste of money and such a waste of time. Hate them. But anyway, so I got my brows tattooed because, as you guys know, I have sparse brows because I used to have thick brows when I was a teenager. I overplucked them so much that now they just don't even grow back. So I have thin, sparse brows that I really don't like because I've got quite prominent features, and the eyebrows I was born with, they suited my face, and then I plucked them really thin and they don't suit my face. So that's why I don't like them. And I wanted thick brows back. And I saw that lots of people were getting their eyebrows tattooed on, and I was like, that's a brilliant idea. That means I'm not gonna have to spend ages in the morning filling them in because brows take me the longest time to do. So I saved up so much money. It was so expensive. I think it was over $1,000 or something like that I had to save up to get my eyebrows tattooed. I went and got them tattooed, and I wanted to have them microbladed, but apparently because I have oily skin, I shouldn't have them microbladed, so they did it with the gun. And it wasn't a block brow. They did do individual hairs, but the hairs were really thick. And then after a couple of weeks, the hairs all blended together to create just a shading effect, and they were turned orange. So I had like orange brows. They were faded so much, they didn't look like eyebrows. I still had to fill in my brows every day. So I was like, what the hell was the point of that? So I went and got them touched up as you're supposed to do. And again, they were super dark, they faded to orange, and then in some parts they faded away completely. So all I'm left with, and I'll insert a picture here so you guys can see, is just blotches of orangey color underneath my actual eyebrows, which doesn't look good. It isn't what I wanted when I paid so much money for them. It isn't something I would recommend to anybody at this stage, just because mine went so horribly wrong. I'm not going to say who the company was because I don't think that's fair, because I know a lot of people that have gone to them that have had absolutely amazing results. So maybe it's just me, but I think it would be pretty unprofessional of me to say who the company was. So I'm not going to do that. However, in saying that, I have contacted one of Sydney's top eyebrow specialists, Sharon Lee. She's amazing. I actually did go back to her when was it actually? It would have been the end of last year to have her have a look at my brows and see if she could fix them for me. And she was like, yes, Stephanie, I can fix these. This is where it's gone wrong. This is what we need to do. So she told me it was going to be a 4-part process to try and correct the color that I already had there, to reshape them and to microblade them. And so she did the first session. And then after that, I just freaked out so much because I'd had such a bad experience before. I was like, you know what, I just want to leave it. I don't want to do anything to my brows anymore. And I had basically a hissy fit, and I was like, I don't want to do it. I've recently changed my mind. I already have this crappy color on my brows. I may as well let Sharon work her magic and fix them. So I'm going to see Sharon on the 11th of August, I think it is. It's the day after my birthday. My birthday is on the 10th of August. And I'm seeing Sharon on the 11th, I think. So of course, I'll keep you guys updated on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to see my brows once they are done. My Instagram account is at _Stephanie Lang _. So follow me on there and you'll be able to see my brows when they're finished. I'm quietly confident that she is going to fix them, and I think they will look good. So the last thing I should probably mention that I've had done, I don't even know if you can, is my eyelashes coming off? I bloody hate that. Yeah, so the last thing I've had done, you guys know I've got pretty bad skin. So I've got acne rosacea, or papulopustular rosacea. I'm not even sure how you're supposed to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure for me, like, it's got nothing to do with my diet. I'm already a vegan. I eat incredibly healthy. I think it's hereditary because my biological father, he also has rosacea. He's never given me anything in life except life, obviously, and rosacea. The only 2 things he's ever given me. That was a morbid joke. I constantly have a red face. I really don't like it. That's why I love foundation so much, because it evens everything out. And I always have these little bumps. They're not even pimples. They are just little texturized bumps on my face, and I hate it because it makes my foundation look really texturized and horrible. So I go to Face Plus Medispa sometimes to get facials done in Sydney, and they are lovely. They're brilliant. The offices are beautiful. They recommended I try a laser, and the particular laser that I tried is called Laser Genesis, I believe. And apparently it's meant to be really good for rosacea. So I've had 2 rounds of that, and sadly, it had no effect. I was meant to get, I think, 6 rounds of laser, considering how like red and bad my skin is. I think 6 is what they recommended for me. So I've had 2 and I saw no improvements, in all honesty, yet. They advised me to get my rosacea under control first, which is what I'm trying to do at the moment. And once I've got the rosacea under control, so like no new breakouts or anything like that, then once my skin has calmed down a little bit, we can retry the laser. So I have had laser done, but I don't even know if you would technically consider that a procedure, but I thought I would tell you guys anyway. I don't have fake nails or anything like that. These are my nails. I really like my nails. They're kind of small, but they're pretty strong, and I just don't see the point in getting plastic fingernails put on when I already have fingernails, so I'm not going to do that. But that's all I've had done. I can't think of anything else that I've had done. No. Nothing else. But like, looking at the recording time on my video, I've been recording this for ages, which makes me think that I've had so much done to my face when in reality I really haven't. But I hope you guys found that somewhat interesting. I know it was a long video. I hope you guys don't mind that. I personally really like watching long videos. Like, if one of my favorite YouTubers puts on a long video, I'm like, yes, I much prefer that to shorter videos. So tell me down below what you guys prefer. Do you guys prefer shorter videos or longer videos? My voice. Tell me down below, and that's what I'll try and do for you guys. If you guys like these more chatty videos from me, please tell me as well, because if you guys like this, I'm so happy to do more chatty videos. I feel like I don't chat to you guys enough, and I really want to chat to you more. Like, I love doing makeup tutorials, obviously, and things like that that are actually instructional, but I also love just sitting down and chatting to you guys and, I don't know, conversing with you, even though you're actually not speaking back to me. But it feels like you're speaking back to me, because then you comment and then we have conversations there. So I really like this kind of video, but tell me down below what you guys think. Okay, guys, that's all I'm gonna say. If you have any negative attitudes towards facial procedures, or you don't like cosmetic tattooing, or you don't like Botox, or you don't think anybody should ever alter their appearance at all, it's really not going to change a thing that I do. Like, I will always do to my face what I want to do to my face because it's my face. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I can't even say bye properly. Bye.